We have guys in the ring, so maybe I should put it on the corner. If it's vibrating too much, bouncing around too much, let me know. Awesome. It is a storm outside. I see sunshine now, but it was pouring out when I got here.
I'll do it here so it's more resistant.
Guess who showed up at a mature and reasonable time? It was this guy. Holy cow, I haven't been here this early in a while. I've been scraping in the last minute, the last couple of weeks.
Double jab. Double jab. High low. High low. High low two. High low two. High low two. High low two.
Shout out to Brad Kohler, candidate for Minnesota governor. UFC legend, Brad Kohler. We went to an event together last week, and he gave me a bunch of signed memorabilia. Awesome. Marvin Hagler. I have like 10 pictures. Well, I just made that number up. I have a bunch of signed pictures from Butterbean. Awesome. I was gonna bring it. I donated. Brad gave them to me to support the channel, but I'm donating them to the gym. Put them up in the entrance. But it was raining outside, so I didn't want to carry them in. Awesome. Jacob, thanks for joining us. PlayStation 4. That's a sweet name. What are we at now? This is like PlayStation 5, eh? Check this out. I got facial hair. I've never done this before. No. Awesome. I forgot my mouth guard here last week. It was in the Lost and Found. Awesome. I've had this for like 12 years. But I should probably buy a new one. I've had it for like 12 years. Pray. I forgot. Lord Jesus, please take care of the class. Make sure everybody gets what they need. We have some of our OGs are here. They leave. They're moving to Montana here in a couple of weeks. Make sure that they get whatever they need in this nest before they fly out into the real world. Yep. Awesome. Nice weather out. It's summer. Make sure everybody's prepared. Yeah. Make sure anybody that's got stuff going at home is able to vent here in the gym and not take it anywhere else. Why? Because this place is safe. Yeah, this is the place for that. Yeah. Amen. Awesome. I'm not sure how to say your name. Alta, 1, 2, 3. Hello. I think I slept bound. My hip is all weird. Or my hip feels goopy.
Oh, we should. that. I like that last round, bro. That body hook is definitely. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Woo. I can't brace for that. When I said do the body uppercuts like this, I got I was like, oh, man. Yeah, you felt sharp too, bro. I was one time, like 2 months ago. He actually like knocked the fuck out of my mouth very hard. Like, I hold him like this, taking it work.
You gotta like, don't hold him straight up with your chin, like, you gotta like brace him.
Yeah, I figured that out after, but that was my first time holding this. I was like, alright, uppercut.
You do this, just stack on top of each other.
Yeah, I was like out like this.
Yeah, exactly.
He like dropped into it and came up and just busted my hands open.
Yeah. Like with the 1-2-5 out there too. Like, you know, the smaller, little sharpshooter mitts, it works a little better. But these big ones, especially when guys are cooking fast, it's hard to get it there in time. Yeah. So I like 1, 2, and then I just 5. Like, does that make sense? So like 1, 2, and then 5 or something. You know, so you're still training the same motion. It's not the same ducking, you know, but like you're training more of a wide hook, but you're still.
I like that. Yeah, with that post counter, I couldn't even get my two back. Like, I was trying to throw that. Yeah, the hook, and you're already like gone. Thanks, bro. Chill, bro.
You ever ask Scott about the
No, I didn't.
I should ask him for it. I should probably get back.
You need med stuff? Huh? You need med stuff?
Yeah.
Probably do.
It's okay.
Yeah, okay, dude.
I'm staying.
I'm so sweaty, bro. Like,
Boom!
Okay.
You good?
It was raining outside. It's okay. It was raining. I didn't bring it.
Yeah.
You gonna be here Thursday? Yes, sir. I gotta go. Gotta be over there.
We got an after, but it's gross.
They're making me spend time with them because I'm moving.
I went to the smart room. I don't like that anybody. Sandra, I'm not sure. So I read it off my phone, and it's hard to read stuff. Sandro. Yep. Make an overhand into a double leg and half. Like that. Or I just punch him in the face really hard. That's yep. Awesome. Actually, I felt bad for saying that. So what I teach the class is to not punch really hard. Why? Because intuitively, most people punch hard. Most people suck. Like, if you put all boxers in America on a bell curve, 4 Sigma are crappy boxers, and then you have the good guys, and then you have the super bad guys, but the vast majority of people suck. How could it be any different? Because the vast majority of people don't train to extreme levels. It's only the outliers that count. So I teach my class not to hit hard, which is the opposite of the mean. It's yeah, you learn more from punching with well, actually, this might be paradoxical or contradicting what I just said, but punch as hard as you can, barely touch it. I call it punching with depth, right? Like, I'm not just hitting my target, I'm hitting my target within, well, I can't think of a different word, within depth. Like, I know how far into your body my knuckles are going, right? Like, it's on purpose. And if you see me hitting the bag, I'm barely touching it. That's on purpose, right? Because I'm punching with depth. I'm actually practicing with depth. It's boxing. So yeah, I'm just warming up now. All right, I'm gonna start warming up here in a second. Yes, sir. Yeah. Is boxing strict or K1 too? It's just boxing. I'm not 100% sure what K1. K1 was a thing back in Pride, wasn't it? Or similar to Pride, like pre-UFC kind of thing. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna warm up. Jonathan. Yes, sir. You here for boxing? Yeah, I'm Coach Jonathan. Nice to meet you. Oh, yes, sir.
It just hurts. We're comfortable all day. I don't like it. I don't like sitting all day. I stand up for class. I take a walk. Yeah. I also got to watch the class. All the kids make fun out of me. They make fun of me because I got watch the class. They're like, this one girl, she's like, stop fucking doing the bet fighting. She's like, look at her fucking back. Wow, man. You got a good sweat right away. It's hot. I like that. Pretty good, man. Yeah, those 1-2-1-2s was bad, you know. That's close to that.
Been running more.
Yeah.
And I ran it in the same thing.
Yeah.
My hips are all sore. It's like throwing me off mechanically yet.
My grandma teaches me so I'm pretty good at it. Like, I'm alright, I know I'm good about it. Stuff. I'm like so good at it. My girl, ask my girl this. Like, stop. Come on. It's like that. It's like way too hard. It's like not the right spot. Dude, make me feel like, well, I'm cold. Want to try these a little bit? I like coaching, man. I like teaching and like, really like, when I was holding ministry for a second there, when I was thinking, I was just like, I got a flow with it. I like to teach. Thanks, bro. Yeah, yeah, you need it, man. Everybody needs it. No, we don't get enough of that. That's good. But Lauren, I told that with Lauren. We think we hit the miss. One more. All the time you do that. All right. Now, hopefully this will get a little better with this. Next time. Let's go. One. A little better with a full move sound than a little line. Yeah, so I like it.
3, 4.
I'm gonna warm up a little bit more than normal today. Why? Because my hips are sore. Oh my god, I need a haircut. Awesome.
Oh my god! Right, see that one, yeah, when he gets his coach or whatever, and he's like, he's trying to have the guy hit. I think I have. Okay, 2-1, lock, flip, lock, make a slip. want it. We both need it. It's been today, the last few days where they were don't feel good, don't feel right. Yeah, we need it. If you doing it with you like 3 things right away, I'm like, oh, this stuff is that up. You just keep fixing those things. Yeah, those things, they add up, bro. And then even with Preston, like I felt punches slipping at certain times. Like I got fatigued. I was like, okay, make sure my punches are like that. And then feel like you're yeah.
Right now, what are you guys punching?
Yeah.
Everything you got really touched.
The footwork, everything, yeah. It's so nice to have someone if they're well educated. It's dangerous to have somebody that don't.
Super hard. It's harder and you won't get hurt. Set up and bone every set the other bone becomes easier. Might be a light class tonight. We had a bunch of storms. It's been like storming here for a week straight. Yep. Peter with an I. Peter, awesome box. I'm not sure what you're talking about, or I'm on my phone here, so I'm only seeing the last few comments. Julie. Grant, what's up? Garbage. It's because I'm not punching. This is my warm up. And actually, I talk about this every chat. Real quick before I cool down, I'm not actually boxing. What I'm doing now, well, first off, I'm just trying to loosen up. My hips are sore right now. Why? No idea. Maybe I slept wrong or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Actually, let's go into it. So there was another guy here when I walked in. He was talking about being hurt, and I told him do it anyway. Similar to the hip thing I'm describing now. Like I don't know what caused it. Yeah. It's well, whatever. In boxing, you're always hurt. You're always messed up. It is perfect. Happens the least amount. Perfect is the least probable probability, right? So you're basically always hurt. You're always tired. You're always hungry. Like if you're cutting weight and stuff, like you're always messed up. Yeah. It's a cognitive bias. I'm not thinking of which one right now, but it's a cognitive, maybe a measurement bias. Because you see it on TV and you can't see pain, or you can't feel the pain that's going on. You can't feel how messed up that. Oh, hey, Pacquiao, when he fought Mayweather a little bit, his shoulder was messed up. Well, that's the average. Latch on to that. That's the average, not the exception. Fighting Perfect's the exception. So, tying it back in, my hips are sore right now. What I'm doing is well, first off, my normal warm-up is not normal for everybody else, right? So that's probably what you're commenting on. But on the second part, my hips are sore. So I'm trying to retrain my mechanics a bit to find out where I can be the most lethal for a sustained period of time, right? Yep. That's what's going on. That's my warm-up. That's the average. And actually, I'm going to walk away here in a second. But as what I'm doing right now is I'm catching myself. I'm using too much of my arms. So my goal is to do everything from my feet. Like my upper half doesn't do anything at all, right? I'm catching myself. I'm arm punching. I'm arm punching more than I want to. So I'm trying to find my groove. Like I'm sore, so it's throwing off my mechanics a little bit. I got to relearn stuff. That's actually what I'm doing. Latch on to what I'm talking about here, because this is the average. It's not the exception. People just don't talk about it, right? Because they're scared.
Backwards in boxing.
So, Okay. Well, what I just talked about is the best boxing tip I can give you, because the psychological parts, the mental parts, they're not measurable. You can't watch boxing and realize what's going on in that boxer's head. It's not like that. Like, some things just come with experience. Like, the CEO of the company tells all the lowest levels of the company what to do, right? But that doesn't make them on par with the CEO. There's a tribal knowledge, right? Yeah. So, best boxing tip. Well, let me summarize what I just said in a complicated manner. Assume that you don't know. If you catch yourself, you're like, hey, I'm awesome, I know how to box. Wrong. This is enlightenment. Like, you never get there. You're always chasing enlightenment, but you never get there, right? Like, at all point, 80 years from now, I'm already old. 40 years from now, I will still be working on my jab. I will still be working on your right cross or my right cross or whatever, the fundamentals. And, they talk about it in Kung Fu, or they talk about it in every movie talks about it. Like, you never perfect it. You're always trying to get better. It's enlightenment. You're always chasing it, but you never really get there. If you think, hey, I'm awesome, check yourself, because you probably suck. Crappy boxers tend to think they're awesome. It's just like a way life goes. I'm sure it's the same way with football. Like, yep, the big fat guys sitting at the bar talking about football, talk about how much they know about football. The reality is, it doesn't work like that. Yep. Awesome. Okay, well, what I'm reading doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go back over there. Danny, it's up. I don't understand your comment. And then the next one, I can't pronounce it. Albia? Awesome. Brother, you don't have wrestling. Well, this is a so yep. Yeah, oh my God. I'm gonna go before I cool down. I'm a middle child. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother, and we used to just beat the crap out of each other constantly. I joined boxing because boxing was my weak link. I already knew how to fight. I had hundreds and hundreds of fights before I joined fighting. Yep. So boxing was my weak link, and tying back into the enlightenment thing, I was aware that boxing was my weak link. So I went head first after my weaknesses, and I highly recommend you do the same. If you run across somebody that's not preaching what I'm preaching right now, they suck. It's like a golden rule. I don't know if categorical imperative applies, but it's like a golden rule. Anybody that thinks they're awesome tends to suck. And the guys that act like they suck, like they're scared, like Mike Tyson not wearing socks, they tend to be the good ones. Yep. Because they have the humility to train all the time. People that think they're awesome don't train. Why would they train? Because they don't have to train, because they're already awesome. Yep. It's the scrappy guy. It's the hungry dog that eats. Ooh, I like that t-shirt.
About 5 years ago. Morgan. Pictures, the benefit, the application, and the game. There, that's flat forearm, head in the sprint leg, blood going forward, side to side, 2 point backwards, under going side to side. 14 total. The air will be heavy, meaning that it's humid. Pick up your feet will stick to the mat, meaning you can strain your ankle. Break your ankle. I don't care about boxing. I want footwork. Follow the footwork. I don't care about the box anymore.
I'm sorry. My hips sore. I don't remember, was it you that I did that video with? If so, it was awesome. I watched it a bunch of times.
And a little recovery lap. Get water. Get squats on the side, and then back on the mat.
How's it going? You have a good weekend? Yes. Right? Yeah, we might be sparring tonight. We had a bunch of people fight on Saturday, I believe. Yeah. Right now I'm just warming up. So, both. Or Darnell. Yeah. And actually, build off of that. And, you know, most people think the same. The way I box, the way I warm up, I'm not worried about the punching at all. Like, once you get into boxing, like once you really take it seriously, punching is the least important part of boxing. It's counterintuitive. It's not right. You know, like any other master, what you see in the beginning is probably the least informed conclusion you could possibly take, because all you're doing is seeing with your eyes. You know, like what I'm doing is not what it looks like. Yep. I mean, you'd never know that. And my way's goofy, right? Like my way's not the average. So if I don't talk about it, you'd never know. What I'm working on is my center of balance more than anything else. My hips are, I must have slept wrong or something, but that's causing me problems. It's throwing me off. It's throwing off my mechanics a little bit. So mentally right now, I'm trying to picture the bag like an actual human being, and like an actual big, tall human being, I'm trying to loosen up, right? Yeah. Well, if you haven't done it, you won't catch this. But when you're fighting bigger guys, it's in your best interest as a small guy to loosen up. Why? Because the odds are the big guy's going to lay on you, and if you fight him, you're going to burn up all your energy. So be loose. Like I'm picturing the bag, you know. So I'm 6'1", and the bag's probably at 6'10". I don't know, 7 foot maybe. But I'm picturing like I'm fighting a guy that big size, and I'm trying to loosen up, because when you're fighting big guys, when you're David fighting Goliath, it is in your best interest to be as loose as possible. When they punch you, you want to absorb it. You want to deflect. Absorb is probably not the right word. Well, whatever. Actually, yeah, like a crumple zone on a car. You want to be loose. You want to take the punch. You don't want to be stiff, because when you're stiff, you're taking all of his power. When you're loose, when you're boxing like I am, or you know, if you're aligning with the visual I'm describing, the punch doesn't do anything. You know, I tell the kids when I'm coaching, the drunk guy survives the car crash, the sober guy dies. The stiff fighter loses the fight, the loose fighter wins. It's the same logic. The drunk guy survives because they're so loose, right? You want to be loose in boxing, so when they punch you, it doesn't do anything. And if you're not planning to get punched, you've already lost. Because in real boxing, you get hit. You get hit a whole bunch. Loose as possible. Awesome. Oh my God, if I can't pronounce her name, it's a challenge. Primi? I'm probably not saying that right. Oh my gosh. I gave a presentation in the Czech Republic, a keynote in the Czech Republic a few years ago. I was the conference chair. So I had to introduce all these like Harvard doctors and stuff from around the world. Couldn't pronounce any of their names. I just butchered it. Major bomb. It was awesome. I became friends with a bunch of doctors, I became friends with Harvard professors because I butchered their names so horribly. It was funny. Yep. Oh God, the next one I think it looks like gibberish. Unless you're handicapped, stop pushing the bag. Well, yeah. Am I doing what you think I'm doing? What are you measuring from? What am I doing? Step one, don't assume that I'm doing what you think I'm doing. Don't assume you know what's going on. Just like real boxing, if you walk in there thinking you know how the fight's gonna go, you've already lost, because that's not how it works in real life. I highly recommend, this applies to everybody, applies to me too. Highly recommend that you make no assumptions. I tell my fighters, don't research. Don't watch videos of whoever you're gonna fight. It is a lost cause. It is not worth it. It biases your perception. Assume you don't know what they're gonna do and make it up as you go, right? That's how real life works. Fog of war. Like Mike Tyson, everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. I don't know who said it, but like no plan survives the first shot. Yeah, same thing. If you think you know it's gonna go how the fight's gonna go down, you've already lost. Why? Because I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever you're thinking. You can tell as a predator in the ring, and you know, like the Chihuahua's yipping at me. I know you're a Chihuahua just because you're yipping, right? Pit bulls don't yip. Yep. You don't have to. And you know, like what I'm talking about, they go in there loose. Who cares? Like Mike Tyson, you watch Mike Tyson, he beats people up and then he helps them up. He helps them up off the floor. That's the attitude. That's the mentality you should have. Yep. The whole eating babies part, that's just to sell tickets. The reality is you respect everybody. Why? Because anybody could kill you.
Again, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I don't know. I have 3 books worth of fights, so whatever that is. Yep. Small, awesome. Zimbabwe, holy crap. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, so I've learned that Africa is supposed to be has the highest probability of growing as a country into like the global force. So all the venture capitalists that I work with, all the cool people I talk to, they're starting to invest into Africa because it's where the greatest opportunities to get rich are. Yeah. Jamal, Germany, awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna go back to punch before I cool down too much. My hips are sore, so yeah, I don't know. I must have did something dumb, but like I'm talking out loud. This is what I'm actually thinking in my head too when I'm doing it. I'm trying to pretend like it's not an issue. Like for me, mechanically, whenever I get into the groove, whenever I get that killer instinct on, like whatever hurts stops hurting. I can't quantify it. I don't know what it is. I bet you it's just because I'm getting in the zone or whatnot. But things only hurt until you get in the zone. Once you get in the zone, nothing hurts. Nothing hurts. Yep. Is this Jamal? Like our Jamal? Went to my wedding, Jamal? If so, awesome. And also said, what the hell are you doing in Germany? How cool. Awesome. I just posted a snip from my wedding on LinkedIn today. Awesome. Oh, dude, I used the picture of Isaac and you. Oh, I think Isaac told me you were German, or he told me something. I put the picture of you, Isaac, and maybe it was just Brody, Isaac. Well, whatever. The picture of my wedding. I used it as a thumbnail last week. Awesome. I'm gonna go back. Holy crap, how are you guys doing? Facebook friends? I know, right? Good. Where have you guys been? March?
I was sick my first month, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got one more. Good.
Are we like fighting yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah.
You're the only person.
Holy cow, today's a good day. We have a bunch of OGs showing up. Yeah. He's actually right over here talking with some people. Yeah. Awesome. Hey, our Jamal says he misses you. Scott. Jamal went to my wedding. Jamal's in Germany, right? He's in New York. Oh, well, he's on the live stream right now.
Boxing up and down, boxing straight up to the ceiling, and leg breaks.
Jamal, I told Isaac and Scott that you're on.
Tell me sucks.
Isaac says you're a wonderful human being and he misses you very much. Still all sore. Like my mechanics are off. Trying to loosen up a little bit. Yeah, Isaac said you're in New York. Badass. Sweet. Or Jamal, Isaac said you're in New York. Awesome. We have tons of people I haven't seen in a while. Are you drunken? Drunk on life? Yeah. Actually, so check yourself. Check yourself. Am I doing what you think I'm doing? How would you confirm that? Yep, I'm a boxer. I'm wearing boxing gloves. I'm punching a boxing bag. Am I doing what you think you're doing, or what you think I'm doing? The answer is no. No. Why? You can't see what I'm doing. It's kind of like a little kid, like a baby seeing an airplane fly. They don't know why it's flying because they don't know what they're looking at. Yep. I'm not punching the bag. I'm working on my balance, but I'm punching the bag to do it. And really, all I'm doing right now is I'm trying to throw my hands because it throws me off balance a little bit. So I'm not really even punching at all. I'm moving. I'm trying to be as loose as possible when I move my hands away from my body, because the weight of my arm, it moves me forward a little bit. It moves everybody forward a little bit. So what I'm working on is punching loose. I'm trying to this is closer to shadow boxing than anything else. I'm trying to punch so the momentum, the weight of my arm doesn't pull me forward. And I highly recommend you do the same. Barely anybody does it. It's like the most useful skill in boxing. Mayweather misses 65% of the time. Mayweather, the best boxer on planet Earth, has a 35% connect rate, which means he misses 65% of the time. And check it out, write down what I'm saying and then start talking to people. Start talking to your friends. Everybody acts like they're gonna punch. Punching and landing is the least probable thing out of all the options. Throwing a punch and hitting somebody is least likely to happen. Why? Because they train to be missed. Yep. Nobody does that. Yep. That's why most people suck. That's why street fighters are the first ones to lose, right? Because it's all in their head. Like, they have a visual of how it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work like that. All right, I'm gonna go back over there before I cool down again. But when you shadow box, you extend your punches. Well, so yeah. If you're working on your punches, I'm not working on my punches right now. I'm punching, but it's not what I'm doing. The punching's a formality. I'm trying to be so loose that I can move my arms, the weight of my arms, away from my body without it pulling me forward. And try it. It's like super hard to do, especially right now my hip is sore, so I'm sore and I'm still warming up a little bit. Fat over the weekend or whatnot. When I get into killer mode, when I get in the zone, a lot of what I'm talking about now just kind of disappears naturally. But I'm not in that zone right now. I'm still in normal person mode. So I'm trying to consciously remove the weight of my upper half from my movement. Super hard. Nope. Well, if you try working on everything, you're gonna suck at everything. Right? Oh gosh, there's a name for that? Master of all. Something of all. Master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none. If you try to do everything, you're probably going to suck at everything. So I highly recommend you work on one thing at a time. And this core stuff that I'm talking about right now, it's the most important part of boxing. Most important part, right? Like, the conversation we're having right now is not the average. Most people haven't gotten to the point where they know what they're looking at. Like, little kids punch really hard. Mark my words right now, start talking to people. Most people think that punching really hard matters. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's counterintuitive. Why? Because I'm so loose, you punch me really hard, it's not going to do anything. Like, you just absorb the punch. You want to be the drunk guy in the car crash, so loose that you don't die. The sober, the angry guy, the egotistical guy, they absorb all the punches. They absorb all the impact, and they're the easiest to knock out. Yep. The higher your ego, the easier you are to knock out. Yep. Why does Mike Tyson give everybody? Well, he beats people up, he knocks people out, and then he helps them up off the mat. Why does he do that? Because he knows in his mind, like he's fighting for his life. He's scared. He's scared to lose. That fear of loss, like Mike Tyson, has a fear of loss. He helps people up out of respect. That's what I'm preaching to right now. Most people don't have it. Like, you have to get worked over. Like, you have to do this a long time before you, kind of like a gun. Little kids don't respect guns. Adults do. Yep. Little kids don't respect boxing. Pro boxers do. Big professional boxers do. People that do this a lot do. Yep. Augustus. I'm wondering if that's a Roman reference. If so, awesome. This guy gets corn stuck in his teeth. It's a thing. Actually, I picked out some sweet peas on the way here. Yep. If you send your punches, you work on everything. No, I already answered that one. Yeah, take it bits by bits. I'm a surgeon when it comes to this, and I highly recommend you do the same thing. You try to do everything, you're gonna suck at everything. Yep. Take one thing at a time. I've been doing this 20 years. I still work on the fundamentals, and right now I'm sore. Like, my hips are sore for some reason. I have no idea why, but this is like a normal thing. Like, so now it changes my mechanics, right? So now I got to relearn how to do that, because giving up is like it's not an option. Like, you can't just stop because you're sore. And actually, most people do. Like, actually, let's just keep going with that. Most people don't take the fight because they're not perfect. Because, similar to public speaking, they're just scared. Because it's scary. Boxing's scary. Most people aim for perfect. You're never perfect. You're never perfect. I talked about this just a little bit ago, but like Pacquiao fighting Mayweather, his shoulder was all messed up. That's the average. Like, that's, plan for that. Don't plan on it being perfect. It's never perfect. I used to get sick. Before like every fight. It was nerves or whatever. But like, I would actually get sick. I would start blowing out green. Like, I would actually get a flu. And it was probably just nervousness. But I actually got sick. I actually got sick like every single fight. It's just how my body responded. So I had to power through that. It's going to be the same for you. Perfect is the thing least likely to happen. Lower your standards. If you're planning to be perfect, you're going to suck. Why? Because you're going to be too scared to take a fight. Take a fight when you're sick. Take a fight when your hand's broke, when your foot's broke, like broken ribs. Take a fight anyway. Like, I tell these guys, take a fight every single weekend. Yep. It doesn't matter if you're ready for it or not. Most people wait until they're ready. Most people suck because you're never ready. It's not like that. It's not like that in real life. Like, plan to be walking down an alley at 2 o'clock in the morning and somebody jump you. That's boxing. That's my image of boxing. Like, be ready. It doesn't matter. What are you gonna tell? You're gonna tell the assailant that I'm not ready yet? It doesn't work like that. But most people in boxing, that's their image. Like, if I'm not ready, I'm not gonna box. No. If that's you, you suck. I recommend you take a fight when you're not ready. Take a fight when you're sick. Take a fight when your hand's broke. Take a fight when you probably won't win. Do it anyway. Why? Because it takes balls. And sorry, I consider that like the most valuable. Oh, tools playing right now. Awesome. I consider that the most valuable part of boxing, right? Like, you're too scared to ask that lady out. Frig it, just go up and ask her out. Frig it. I didn't swear there. Life is scary. That's what the boxing part is. Like, life is scary. You should definitely not fight with broken ribs. That's great. Why? Why not? Well, there again, everything for me, and this is how I train my class too. Everything is getting jumped in a dark alley at 2 o'clock in the morning. Everything. Plan for it. Like, that is boxing. If you're planning anything less than that, you suck. right? Because what's the point of boxing? Like, boxing's dumb. Like, if you're not gonna, even if you're a professional, like, ask the professionals, they say the same thing. Like, boxing is the least useful part of boxing. Yep, it's about your mind. And if your mind, always plan to be self-defense. What if somebody goes after your kids? What are you gonna do? I'm not ready yet. Oh no, my hand's broken. Oh no, my ribs hurt. Yeah, go kill my kids because my ribs broken. Oh my God, I'm being dramatic here. But that's what I mean by being jumped. Plan to not be ready. Plan to be sore. It's the hardest part of boxing. And in my experience, it's where my confidence comes from, right? Like, even if I'm beat up, I'm still gonna fight. I tell these guys, this is our mantra here. If you're awake, you're in the fight. Yep. No other variable matters. If you're conscious, fight for your life, fight for your kids, do whatever the hell you got to do, right? Yep. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how messed up you are. You keep swinging. If you're awake, there's an opportunity, and you never know when you're gonna need it. Like, be the old lady that picks up the car off the little kid. Like, plan to be all messed up. Plan to win anyway. Plan to kamikaze. Plan to try so hard you're gonna die in the process. Who cares? What's the alternative? Lay down? Run away? It's all fun and games in boxing. Boxing's like the dumbest part of boxing. Yep. Plan for real life. I tell these guys we're building heroes, not boxers. Like, the punching's the dumbest part of boxing. Having the balls to run into the burning building, having the balls to attack the active shooter. You know, that's what matters. That's what boxing is. That's the ideology. Yep. If you don't have that, fish. Oh, hey, we're a Christian channel. I just thought of the Chosen with the bluefish. I'm a bluefish. Okay, Kings. I'm going off my phone, so the comments are going too fast. WR Prod. Boxing is one of the worst martial arts for street fights. Yeah, true. Oh, you know, in street fights, everything goes to wrestle because most people are fat and out of shape. Yep. And in my experience, the better I got at boxing, the more people left me alone. Like, I haven't thrown an angry punch in 20 years. I haven't needed to. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but basically 20 years. Yeah, people can tell. Like, people just leave me alone now. Like, I don't say anything. I don't look. I make a point to not look intimidating, but people can just tell, right? Like, maybe it's an aura thing or not. It'll probably be the same for you. Like, at some point, you don't have to flex anymore. It just shows. People just know it. You can tell it in their mannerisms. Hey, don't mess with that guy. Yep. And then you don't have to fight. There's nothing to prove. Like a shark going into a school of fish. They just move away from you. Yep. That's been my experience. Tips, kicks, keep an attacker at bay. Boxing to finish them if they get close, or if you're on the ground. Yeah, all of the above. You know, and my daughter just wrote me a message. All of the above. It, you know, in a street fight, it doesn't matter. Like, there is no rules in a street fight. Poke in the eye, punch them in the balls, like, step on their throat. Like, it doesn't matter. In a street fight, you do whatever the hell you have to do. I will throw sand in your eyeballs the first chance I get. Why not? Yep. And in my experience, that's how everybody else fights too. Oh, and that goes back to the ideology that I preach. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to start warming up again, otherwise I'll cool down. The ideology I preach for street fights. I don't preach for boxing. I don't train for the perfect sterile, the stagnant environment of a boxing ring. I train I coach, I teach. What if it's you versus 5 people? Yep. You lay down on the ground, you're dead. Like, you talk about wrestling and boxing. I think it came up in the comments here a little bit ago. If it's 5 against 1 and you try wrestling, you're a goner. You're done. They will just curb stomp you on the head. Yep. So all those. Oh my gosh, we're a Christian channel, so I'm not gonna go into this too much. But all the wrestlers, you know, the big burly guys are like, you know, talking smack about boxing. In real life, it doesn't work like that. The moment you get on the ground, I'm gonna kick you in the head. I felt bad for saying that, but. That's how it works. That's how it works in real life. In real life, they will grab a trash can and throw. WWF. They'll grab whatever they got. If they got a knife, you're done. Yep. If you're laying on the ground and the other person has a knife, you're dead. Right? It is in your best interest to stay on your feet. It's in your best interest to just run away. Run away. Yep. That's what I'm getting at. No refs. Yeah. It's a cognitive bias of some sort. I'm not sure which one would fall into this category. Maybe confirmation bias. Like you watch, yeah. And most people just assume that they know what's going to happen. And it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that in real life. Yep. In real life, you have no idea what's going to happen. In real life, well, I grew up in a bad spot. In real life, the other person does have a gun. The other person does have a knife. The other person will poke you in the eyes. Like most people don't think like that. They think that they're going to play by the rules. That's not how it works. That's not how I work. Like that's not how it works. Yep. If I can, Christian channel, I'm being selective on what I say here. But if you think it's just going to be, if this is a street fight, if I'm fighting for my life, my fists are the last thing I'm going to use. That's like the last resort. First off, I'll probably just run away. Second off, yes, I will throw stuff at you. Why wouldn't I? If you trip, yes, I will jump on your head. Why wouldn't I? All bets are off. There is no rules. It's in your best interest to not street fight. It's in your best interest. Actually, no, I talked about this a couple weeks ago. If you try to pick a street fight, there's nothing at all stopping a guy like me, stopping a stranger from following you home and messing with your kids. Why wouldn't they? You just assume, like people just naturally assume that the other person's just gonna, if I'm gonna punch you, you're gonna punch me back. That's not how it works in real life. There is no rules in real life. You punch me, I might shoot you. Or, Christian channel, but I'm just exaggerating. You punch somebody, they might follow you home or murder your dog. Like there's nothing at all stopping that from happening. They might poison your whole family. Like that's real life. Like real life, yeah. Don't mess with people. Be nice. Be Christian. Yeah. Everybody thinks they're cool until their kids disappear. Oh my God, I feel bad for saying that, but I'm trying to get the point across. Like there is no rules. Be nice to everybody. There is no rules. It's all assumptions. You assume that I'm not going to follow you home. There's nothing stopping that from happening. Nothing at all. Plan for crazy. Don't plan for normal. And then be nice to everybody. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the origin to us being Christian. Be nice to everybody. You're more vulnerable than you think you are. Oh, that was deep. That was on the crazy side. I try not to go into too much here. Yep. Awesome. Get back on the bag. Yeah, I'll go. One more. Why do you keep your hands so low on the bag? Because I'm not really punching. I'm not really boxing right now. What's going on, buddy? What's up, dude? Say something to the camera. Tonight's your first night, right? Yep. We're at 930,000 people that watch this channel.
Holy smokes.
Say hi. Say something.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
I like it. Awesome. My hip's sore. I'm going to be coaching here in a second anyway. I'm just going to go walk around and talk to people. I will go say something to Bella. How do you know her? Oh my God. So our Monday night coach, I don't see him yet, so Scott or I might be coaching tonight. Maybe he gets here a little bit later. Let's walk around. Dad? Your dad? If so, that'd be awesome. Hey, what's your dad's name?
Is him?
Say hi to Belle. What's up? Awesome. She's punched me a few times. It hurts. She's gonna be good. She's doing good. She takes it seriously. Not everybody does. You know, I've been saying this for 20 some odd years, but the women tend to be the best boxers. Why? Because guys are usually just showing off. Like women actually take it seriously, so they try harder. Yep. You guys show. Okay, defense. Oh, it's gonna be goofy. Here, can you hold that? Yep. Okay, come up. Keep your pinky. Yep, come down. And you want to get your biceps to rest on your pecs. Now, when you do it right, make it a little sideways. When you do it right, you don't have to hold your arms up. You just kind of hang your neck. You feel it? Get your arms together. And then I picture it like a broomstick. You know, when you have it in your palm and you're trying to balance it, your upper body is that broomstick. You're trying to balance it on your lower half. So when you do this right, you can hold it all day. I call this my trick. Right here. Yep. When you're hurt, you go here. When you're feeling cocky, you go here. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta put my mouth guard down. The balls. He hates that.
30 seconds.
Okay. I want you to start off right here. So when you punch, this is like the home style. I picture like a merry-go-round where you know if you stick your butt out. It's a triple force. That's what I'm describing. But like in
Break
merry-go-round,
for
when
1
you stick your butt
second.
out, you go slow.
Teaching moment here. Isaac, come here a second.
You want to keep your center of mass as close as possible, and then you twist. So pop your hips.
Okay.
Awesome.
With the glove to glove. That's not to also say that, say if he's going to shoot the white glove, okay? Catch it. Defense. He comes with the right. Okay, defense. Your hands are there, okay? If you don't know what to do, or you're going to tell coach, well, there wasn't an opening. No kidding, there isn't. Then you don't get hit. It's called defense. Your hands are there. The hands are just not to shoot the punch. The hands are to block the punch. You know, why is it across the street crying? Subak don't cry. Any freaking goofy martial art in the world. Well, I shouldn't say goofy because it's not goofy. But why is it that they can block punches but boxers can't? And you're going to tell me, well, they're not supposed to. No, you're supposed to. It's called defense. Because if you don't have defense, you're going to get fired. Boy, that's what's my dad, Mike Zimmer, former coach of the Minnesota Vikings, now down at Dallas Cowboys. Or, okay, yeah, I know, this isn't football, right? Boxing. Well, you know something? If all of a sudden you don't have defense, what's going to happen? Yeah, exactly! You have smelly hands in your face. I don't like it, Sebastian, I know you hate it. But you know, she don't like it, she just backed away. Okay? Think about it. You don't want to get hit. Self-defense, you don't get hit. Okay, Jeffrey, you got just the fattest face ever. No, he doesn't. You can't have a fat face. Okay? It's not like there's 3 inches of fat on your face. You know? There's skin, there's bone, you get hit, it hurts. Simple. So, your hands go up. So here's the thing. You go out there, or if the same person that doesn't like Isaac shows up again tonight because he wants to. Okay, there his hands are. He doesn't want to get hit. I don't like you. God, I hate you. Ah! So I know we're not going to be
You should have picked
heavyweight
it.
champions of the world. But especially for you guys in MMA and Jiu-Jitsu, you know, those guys, yeah, they get hit, they got no defense. Anyway, do that. Hands, speed, on the bell, ready.
Awesome.
Go!
Oh, snap, fool. Oh, you got lucky. You dodged a bullet there.
What are we gonna do?
Put gloves on and punch her?
Really?
Or let her punch
Well,
me?
you can. I don't think she's that a tall person. And you're like super tall.
Yeah, but punching you comes with a satisfaction that I can't replace, Scott.
We didn't punch in me.
Awesome.
You know, everybody likes to hit me.
It's because you're happy.
But,
It's
you
because
know-
you're happy about it. It's a joyful experience. Some people get all angry.
You know, Jesse the Body Ventura, the former governor of the state of Minnesota.
Yeah,
I
Brett.
don't have time to bleed. That was his thing.
Ooh, I like
Well,
it.
Jesse the Body Ventura, guess what? Johnny Johnson out there. Hey, you guys from Rice Street Chips, Scott killed him. Don't bleed. You know why? Tough defense.
Awesome. Johnny's posts are in my Facebook feed like
Really?
5 times a day. Yeah.
Johnny, how many times have we boxed? Like 6?
Oh my God.
Have we ever got through the first round? And he'll say, yeah, I knocked out Kilm 6 times. I just ran away 6 times.
I like it.
Keep
I like it.
switching.
What's up, fool?
Not much.
I like it.
You know.
Awesome. I'll put some gloves on. You see this? I'm growing facial hair. How cool is that, huh?
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I've never done this before. I've always shaved. In a military kind of environment, you know? I just recently learned nobody cares. Awesome. Oh gosh, I should read the comments. Brandon Nevers, I don't believe him. Justice for Bella. Not sure what you're talking about. It's out of context. Brandon, Posters going up, fella. Not sure what it's saying. He's Muslim praying. Not sure what that is. We are a Christian channel, and unlike some strict things, I embrace everybody. This is all about the kids, right? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I support everybody. Yep. Or I encourage everybody. So regardless of where they're coming from, the output is the same. We embrace all. Okay. Awesome.
Keep switching.
Where's your glasses? 4S. I can put on gloves if you need some,
Yeah,
Scott.
go ahead, John.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna punch some people. Which means I gotta put the phone down. So. Ah, there he is. How's it going, buddy? I was just about to put some gloves on and punch some little kids. Yeah.
Keep switching. Go. Yes, you got your weight feeling. Then you talk. It's a tall person.
How's the pain? What are we doing?
Gloves off. Yep, gloves off. Target practice. Where do you want those gloves? Well, you're working in 2 jobs. Because you got to all do her speech, she's got to all do your speech. So you're trying to hit her move like trap shooting. Your hands become lower. So you're trying to hit the moving target.
And that's that on the glass. The last one's all the foam going.
Oh, inside, so that's the one. Oh, yeah, right there. Thank you. And this one was good then, right? Yeah.
The right one is good.
I'm saying that out loud because I'm super aware of it. Disclaimer, I'm going to try not to hit
Keep switching. Got 2 more. Last one. Then I'll turn it over to John and Brad.
So for me, okay, so this is my default. And I have like a visual of a chainsaw. I'm just letting my arms fall. Like I'm twist, then I'm chucking it.
Last one. Go.
I don't feel like I'm punching. I feel like I'm just twisting my forearm. Here we go.
Both of you trying to hit each other to move your target. That's why I got to see what the first got to be back and forth. And remember that target did before he moved that target. So that's how it works. It's fine to let everybody boxing, trying to go on defense. I want it to sharp and hit that moving target. Once it reacts, bam! That's what we're trying to build is reaction.
I want a jab. No, for me, I'm not even punching. Chucking.
That's 4 tenths of a second.
One more
You're trying to outdo each other. Trying to hit him before he hits your target. That's the
for me,
drill.
I kind of feel like I'm punching for after shit. That's what, like if I wanted to counter shit, that's what feels like.
You're right. You're right. Seconds. Yeah, I know I lied. I said it was 2.5 minutes because you had effort since you signed up this class, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't my work. It wasn't even in. So that's good. You didn't not work. Yeah, they're juvenile.
Alright, I'm switching into camera guy mode.
Okay, done. Okay, listen, I got one point. Okay, also in this drill, okay, if we're all right-handed people, okay, we're gonna dance to the left. We're gonna go to the left. If we come in. Okay, now, if I keep going naturally to the left, okay, you know what's gonna happen? Okay, if I go, he times me once, he times me twice, oh God. See, I didn't even get to 3 times. He timed that. I read it. Why do we want to keep dancing into his collar? See, it's natural, meaning subconsciously, without thinking, I'm going to move to my left because I'm right-handed. A lefty's going to do the opposite. What does that mean? I have to consciously think, God, I got to move to my right as well. So you can go left, you can go right. One comes easy because it's natural, just like getting up to the plate, batting right-handed. But to go left, to box left, you have to think about it. Yeah, you got to go to the right. Because again, proof in the theory, if I keep going to my left, and all of a sudden, yeah, again, I can't even get to 2, he timed it down, and that's all she goes. Now remember this, what they do to you, you can do it to them. Meaning, well, they're going to do it to me. Well, you know, I'm watching. He keeps going to the left. Okay, 1 and 2. Bam! So again, you know, boxing can be copycatted. It doesn't matter. You're not going to go home with the person. You're not going to get their phone number. You're not going to be their buddy, their friend. Okay? It's boxing, it's part of fighting. You don't hate them. I don't want to kill them, but I want to smash them. And you know something? You get hit, it hurts. It's going to be you before me.
I smash because I love.
There you go. I smash because I love. That's all. Dane's got a t-shirt and it's copyright protected, so do not steal his thing. Oh, it's online. Oh my God, John. So anyway, questions about that.
Oh my God, I just realized what you were talking about. Awesome.
Yeah. I like to do that drill because it keeps hands up and it keeps us moving. Because otherwise we're going to wait. And what are we waiting for? Okay? We wait, you get hit, bam, it's over. You got to be first. Be first. That's what it is. In the ring, round 1, be first to smash. Round 2, be first to smash. Round 3, be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way through. Be first. And you know something? Even if it's a self-defense situation, you know, and you can't get out, you know something? You be first. You don't wait. You wait, you die. You wait, you get shot. You wait, you get hit. You wait, you lose. Okay? Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, Captain Kirk. I don't like to lose.
You've been posting on Star Trek on Facebook. I love Star Trek. With the earwigs, Wrath of Khan.
I am a nerd, all right?
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
got
sir.
faults. Okay? You don't like Star Trek II? Anyway, I'm turning it over to Brad and to John.
Sebastian, he's an awesome boxer. He's an awesome boxer. It's just his personality that's holding him back, not his boxing skills. Yes, sir.
John, Brad, you guys got the floor.
What are you thinking tonight? I'm camera guy on Monday.
All right.
This is filming perfection.
For those guys
Buckle up.
Grab the bag. Grab the bag. On the bell. Go. And those guys will take it over.
Hey, 1111, I am into angel numbers, and that does mean something. Yep. Awesome. So on Monday night, Brad's the coach, and then I get the opportunity to just walk around and talk to people, which I don't normally get. Hey, I don't remember you. I asked you already, but I forgot your answers. Is tonight your first night?
I've been doing jiu-jitsu here for a couple weeks.
The first night boxing?
This is my second night coming to the boxing club.
Okay, rock on. Yep.
Enjoying this one.
Yes, sir. The hard part when you start is just being relaxed. Why? Because it's scary. It's awkward. It's awkward to be. Yeah. It's hard. Just being around other people is the hard part. So specifically, everybody shows up self-confident. It's very rare to hear somebody humble in boxing, right? So there's like a 2-week period where, very similar to boot camp, there's a 2-week period that just crushes your spirit. And if you survive that, if you make it through that 2 weeks, you end up being an awesome person, a cool person. Yep. Because most people can't handle that. Yep. Most people have to be cool. Like, their minds aren't strong enough to get their ass kicked. But I coach fights even though you're going to lose. 100% chance to lose, fight anyway. Kamikaze. If you're awake, you're in the fight. Yep. If you got to win, you're probably a crappy boxer. Yep. If you're willing to lose, that's a different story. If you're willing to fight when there's 100% chance you're going to lose, that's good boxing. Most people can't. Like, I'm making up numbers here, but like 99% of people, they have to win or they won't play. All right? Be kamikaze. Prepare yourself to die in the ring. That's the right ideology to have. Yep. Yes, sir. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Little punches. Yep. The goal is to not stop. So whatever you got to do to not stop, I recommend you plan small, tiny little punches. Yep. Duration's the hard part. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Yep. I recommend you come on this side and punch that way. Like, tripping over the chair sucks. You know what I mean? Like when you're not, yeah. I know I trip over them when I'm over there. Don't look at the camera. Ooh, that looked good, buddy. What you're doing right there with the machine gun punches, I like it. I like it. Keep doing that. That looks good. Don't breathe. Just keep going. This woman has hit me in the face a bunch of times. It hurt. She knocked me out a little bit. I cried when I went home. I like everything you're doing right now. Opportunity, try to plant your feet and just throw without moving forward. And you might miss. That's kind of the output of what I'm talking about right now. Because as the bait moves away and you don't move your feet, you might miss. Which is really hard to deal with. It's like mentally challenging. Most people plan to punch and hit in boxing. That's not how it works in real life. Mayweather misses 65% of his punches. At least. Sorry, what you just did there was look good. Keep going. Keep doing it. Yep. Don't worry about the moving too much, just the punching. Yep. But I like how you're punching. I like how you're punching relaxed like that. Ooh, I like that. What's the thing? Nice. I like everything you're doing right now. Keep going. Yep. You gotta stay loose because you're not blocking your head, so you gotta do some Roy Jones stuff. Yep. Because you're gonna be getting punched as you're doing that, so you gotta be loose enough that you slip it. Or if you do eat a punch, you just take it. I like it. You look good. Get some more dance in there, but you look good. What you're doing right now is get like some more rhythm. What's your favorite song?
My song?
Yeah, picture it. I'm really just dancing. Like the whole time I'm boxing, it's just a dance. Yep. It helps me relax. It's how you kind of reset. For me, it's how I conserve my power. Because I feel like I'm just dancing. Like a lot of times I picture like I'm dancing with other people, you know, where I'm not, I loosen up. It makes me loosen up. That's how you're supposed to box. Yep. In my experience, if you picture fighting, you tense up. If you picture dancing, you loosen up. I picture dancing. Like at no points in time am I angry. I'm like never in a fight. That's how hard Jeffrey hits. It was a shockwave. Ah, the table fell over. Yep. Hey, if you're gonna punch bare knuckles, you gotta do it the way I'm talking about. How you're doing it sucks. I saw that. If you're gonna do it bare knuckles, you gotta do it the way I'm talking about. The way we were talking about. Yep. How you're doing it's the worst way to do it. Don't do that.
I gripping like this.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. The goal is to be awesome. You can't just walk away.
Sorry.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries.
It hurts.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. It only hurts because you're doing it wrong. It's a mechanical thing. It's not you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying this right. For me, every time I get hurt, every time I do something dumb, I blame myself or I blame the process. Like process improvement. Like, what can you do to not get hurt? Spoiler, it's what I'm talking about. So anytime you get hurt, it's not you. It's like an opportunity to improve your process. Like,
Why do you think I'm hurting my finger? Or this part specifically?
It's the way you're punching. It's the way you're making a fist. I don't make a fist.
The biggest competition that I come across.
Well, look at the knuckle. That is not the right knuckle. It's these three. It's your pinky, it's your ring finger, it's your middle finger. And specifically for me, I punch with my ring knuckle first. Like that's the only knuckle that makes contact on the
I have a
bag.
preference for these knuckles.
Oh yeah, but that's why you're hurting yourself. Don't do that. Listen to me. Whatever you're thinking, it's wrong. Throw it out.
My pinky is so weak feeling though.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. We're talking about the human bone structure, not you specifically. Yep,
But
yep.
the biggest problem I come across is that it doesn't matter which knuckle I'm punching with. The fingers always bleed. The joints right here do.
It's hard because you're not doing it right yet, and that's what I mean. What I'm talking about, I've been doing for like 20 years, right? So me saying it's not going to change very much, but as a coach, I still got to say it. And everybody's got their own journey. You know, this is like
Why does
enlightenment.
it help to do it like that?
Because I'm loose. Like bone structure wise, your fingers have no value whatsoever. They don't do anything. So get them out of the way. And when you're loose, your fingers are out of the way. Like you hit somebody with your finger, nothing happens. Like your finger just folds, and it actually helps guide your knuckles, the actual important part, into their face. Fingers have no value for me. Well,
That's why I grip the fingers though, because it draws the fingers back.
No. You don't want.
Hard. It looks like
You wanted them away.
Bag, you're punching hard. Like, you're trying to punch hard. Are you trying to punch hard?
Yes.
You shouldn't.
I like it though. It's
Especially bare knuckle.
Yeah.
Especially on these
Do
hard bags.
it right first, and then.
Yeah, like John
But
said.
the impact is so satisfying.
Yeah.
It is. I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
Satisfying.
But that's why most people do it. That's why little kids do it.
Knuckles.
Yep. We are masters, kung fu masters.
Not me.
Little kids punch harder. Yep. When you do what I'm talking about, like right now, I can punch brick as hard as I can without hurting myself.
I would
Why?
like to see that.
It's just technique. Well, you're gonna get there too. Like it's a normal thing. Like yeah. All those kung fu masters, like there's some truth to what they're talking about. Yep. Awesome. How you feeling, buddy? Feeling good? Feeling good? I always fight in flower shirts. Yes, sir. Like it. Awesome. How's Bailey feeling?
Alright, one thing real quick.
I take that as sincere.
Now, going back to when I was kind of first demonstrating the short range punches, right? Where you're doing just a snap, okay, from kind of the elbow up, and then driving from the ground, right? Either way,
I tip it down just a tiny little bit. Yep, it's almost straight up and down, but it's like that. And then every now and then, I do like a panorama to kind of give the impression of how many people are here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're kind of stopping here, either elbows down, or you're just not getting much extension on it. Full extension is where you're driving through the target. It doesn't matter if it's just a quick one, okay? It's full extension because full extension is going to get your full speed, your full range, okay? From pushing the target, it's going to get your full power. So the only thing with this is getting full extension on a bag is different than when you're doing glove to glove or sparring or even just shadow boxing. Good way to test yourself so you're not going to get yourself off balance, so like the footwork is there, is by trying the same thing, going just as hard, shadow boxing without the bag to stomp your punches. Because if I go full extension on the bag, okay, well the bag is stopping me. If I go full extension without it, and my hand starts to drop, I might be overreaching my leg. If I'm front heavy, then at the end, that means my balance isn't quite shifting with the punch. So in other words, if I'm going to throw a huge right, I don't really want to be straight over my leg, and I don't want to be overreaching with my shoulder. I want to just shift that way so that when I'm punching, my main balance is still in the center, okay? So when I punch all the way through, whether it's shadow box or not, it's not overreaching, I'm not throwing myself off balance, if that makes sense. So everything you do on a bag, you should be doing shadow boxing too, to test that. If you can do it in front of the mirror, just as important as getting the hand out there quick is getting it back, okay? So again, this is protecting yourself to make you're going straight up from the shoulder, straight back. You're dropping that all, you're dropping your punches. Before you bring it back, you correct that. Somebody's getting attention. Eventually somebody's getting attention. Now, again with that, obviously you're bending your knees and all that resting and all that is what you want for your mobility, right? But your punches themselves come just from the shoulders, and they're always coming straight, right? Here's a little secret. I tilt. Say you go this jab, and I lean here. Well, if my punch can't come straight here, if I'm leaning, anywhere I'm leaning, this here is straight, the punches, right? If I tilt my torso, wherever that line is, that's now my strength. You'll get the same body torque. Now you just got leaning punches. Everywhere in between is just the same. Okay? So it might give you more to think about, more stuff to try. Okay? Try spending at different angles, going just like you would straight, but now you're torquing at an angle, and it'll give you more options, more things to hit. So just with that, I can come here, say from here to the right. I would think that all I have really is a body shot unless I come over the top. But that's not true. If I'm able, I can come up me, I can come over this way. Okay? It opens more doors. There's more angles now involved. So with that, I want you guys to go back to the bag, but focus on your footwork a little bit. Make sure you're kind of like landing to catch the weight.
I'm good, sorry.
So you're not overreaching.
That's fine. I propped it up.
But I want you guys to start playing with different angles. Kind of just shift back and forth. So again, the punches are still kind of straight here. But if I tilt, now that's my straight. If I tilt this way, now that's my straight. Still straight punches. No trick to it. Except now you're using all the different ranges of your angles for your different body. Okay? So back to big work, but I want to see you guys sort of mix up the different angles and get full extension on your punch. Okay? So if you're stopping short, your punch is only stopping here, and you got
Ooh, I'm Jeffrey.
your arm left, you're not getting full extension. You need to be pushing that bag away from you at the end of your punch. Get full reach. Okay? Try not to overthink this different positioning of your body tilts and angles. Have a little fun with it and let your hands go. You'll know when it feels right when your body's in position. It'll feel right. So it's more about the feel than
Hey guys, I forgot your name. Oh, wow, sorry. We're gonna go through this good, Jonathan. I recommend you come this way, punch there, or come out here and punch that way. You know what I mean? You're gonna run into that stuff. It's gonna happen. Yep. Oh, actually, Paul, that bag over there is open. That might be your best bet. Yep. keep doing what you're doing. I recommend you hit it so the bag doesn't move. That's the game. Everything you possibly got, like everything you got, barely touch it. The only way you can pull it off is be super accurate. Oh yeah, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. That was awesome. I recommend do whatever. Throw a fake jab, a one with nothing behind it at all, and then a power two right to the gut, right where the ribs come together. Yep. Oh, that was awesome. Yep. For me, when I'm doing this, I picture like I'm touching their gloves, but I'm not really punching them. Yep. Just like that. Like I am throwing my whole body weight right at their chest with everything I got. You feel it? You feel it? They'll knock the wind out of a guy just like me. I'm telling you, you could take out me. You do this right, like I won't stand a chance. Yep. I want you to punch with everything you got, barely touch it. If the bag's moving, you messed up. But everything you got, like chuck your whole body weight at it. Just be so accurate that you barely touch it. Like touch it. Throw with everything. Yeah. Skew on the side of caution. Skew on the side of distance. Like be so far away that maybe you won't hit it at all. You know what I mean? Most people don't do that. Most people train like they're gonna hit somebody. That's not how real life works. That's not how boxing works. In boxing, you're gonna miss more than you punch. That's real life. That's how it goes. Train to miss. Work on your balance to miss. Odds are you're gonna miss. Why? Because I trained for you to miss. I don't want you to hit me. I am actively trying to dodge your punches. Oh, sorry, Brad. I just started talking.
You're good? You're supposed to this much time, man.
Yes, sir. Wow, this is your night.
No, I don't have.
Actually, I kind of like doing the camera guy thing on Mondays. Where I'm not coaching, where it gives, when Brad's coaching, it gives me an opportunity to go around or you know, do stuff that I can't normally do when I'm watching the whole class, you know. So this is a good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome. It gives me an opportunity to keep an eye on Isaac. Why? I can't think of anything funny. I was trying to say like a little kid getting out of timeout. It turned too complex in my mind. Yeah, awesome. You know, I'm not positive, but was it Sonya in the original Mortal Kombat that had a knife in her hair braid?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. I think it might have been.
You know what I'm talking about? Sonya in the Mortal Kombat, the video game, she had a knife in her hair, and she would do that. That was like her grand finale.
I might not play that stuff, but it was, yeah.
There's an opportunity for murder.
Right. Keep a little diamond in there, just
Ooh, I like it.
just like you did.
I like it.
All right, guys. Let's go back to something. I want to touch base a little bit on what's topic for you. With circling to the left. Sparring. If you get in that habit of going to the left, that's most likely, unless you're fighting southpaw, that's going to be your power. What I like to do, if I'm going to go left, just throw that right. If I'm going right, I'm throwing that left. The reason for this is this. If I'm going this way, and he hasn't thrown this punch yet, his hand is still here to cover it. And if he throws it, so if I'm moving away from that, I'm not as worried about this hand, right? I'm just not in it, because I'm going away from it. So it takes you that much more to get power out of it. You almost have to turn with me in order to get the same power. So say I'm moving that kind of right, this one ain't really going to be a problem. it's the hand I'm moving into. So I keep that hand available to catch that, or if I continue to slip, now I can come over the top, okay? Same thing if I'm going into his power, I'm leaning, if I'm already going this way, my shoulder is lining straight up for his face already. So I'm just shooting it straight up, okay? So if I'm going left, I'm throwing that right, and I'm watching his power hand with one on that side. And if I can get around it, I'm gonna get around it, whether it's over top or whether it's underneath, okay? So I want you guys to just, I know you guys are getting tired. Just do a few, where you're just circling the bag. And if you're going to the right, you're throwing your jab, step with your jab. If you're going to the left, step with your power, okay? Lean, right, but anyway, you'll throw it straight. Going that way, shoulders lining up with it, boom, moving right into the center. Same thing with the jab. Circling up, throwing the jab. Okay? This might keep you guys from getting yourself in trouble later on.
Brad, when you go left, are you dipping and coming up, or are you like trying to get
You mean when I'm going to the right?
no, to your left? To your left.
So,
To your left, you're going the right.
yeah.
Oh, that's why I didn't do it
left,
right.
you're throwing the right.
I was
Yep.
you didn't do it right. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Because you're already stepping that way and lining up that shoulder. So
Yeah.
that's coming up straight. Same thing when you're going to the right. You're stepping that way, so you're lining up that shoulder. First, you just come straight up. The only other thing I want to mention, guys, is plant when you're throwing. Plant when you're throwing. When you're stepping, when I land that step, that's when I'm landing the power jump. Okay? Either one is going to be powered, but you're stepping and you're lining yourself straight up with it. So you're stepping and timing your foot landing with the punch. Okay?
You should land generally at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. Try to land your foot and the punch at the same time for the most power. That way you're not walking and punching and not being grounded. Yes.
If you can hear it, Filter is playing. I love this song. Oh, Filter, I love this. I was gonna say I love this band, but I think they only have the one song. The one that was on Tales from the Crypt back in the early 2000s. Human Nation. I'm gonna try to read the comments. Now, I'm reading these out of context, so I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, Chomper. And I'm going off my phone, so I can only read like the last few. I don't understand why he's just throwing one punch and letting them punch and doing no punishment. Is this fire? Nope. And actually, yeah. No, it's not. I'm reading this out of context, so I don't know when you wrote that or when you posted that. But no, it's not Sparring. And actually, I preach about this quite a bit on the channel. It's I just noticed the end fell off my tripod. So what most people visualize as boxing is like the smallest part of boxing. It's like people picture the 10% of punching really hard, 5% of punching really hard, but the reality is 95% of boxing is not that. It's not that. And if you try to cheat it, which everybody does, it's normal, like little kids try to cheat. When you try to cheat, you lose. Because in boxing, the big people that try to punch really hard, they suck. Because in boxing, you train to fight big people that punch really hard. It's like all we do. Yep. Yeah. If you visualize yourself as a big tough guy, you are gonna lose in boxing. Fish, like prison. You're the fish. Yep. Some little kid's gonna come up and kick your ass. Yep. Big guys suck. Yep. Boxing doesn't work like that. Yep. It's all about mobility. You can be the British, it looks cool, but I highly recommend you be the Americans hiding in the woods. Why? Because they win. Yep, yep. The big tough guy loses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of people.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Like, how would you know? Like, what I'm talking about, you know. My coach told me when I started, and it took me like 15 years to realize what they were talking about. I tell every boxer, hold your hands up so you don't get punched. Nobody holds their hands up. Everybody gets punched, myself included. It's just part of the process. Yep, yep. Everybody is cool until they get punched in the mouth. Yeah. Spoiler alert, after a while, it becomes like a masochism thing. You start to like the punch. Yep, yep, yep. If there's not a chance of dying, I'm not interested. Were you sitting down, fool? Is that what I saw? I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Never sit down. If you're tired, lean up against the wall, but never sit down. Yep, yep, yep. Don't stretch. Who stretches? Oh, snap. I just realized what time it is. I gotta go. It's time we go around and catch interviews. Holy crap. I look awesome with facial hair. I think we can all agree. Yep. All right, sign off, buddy.
Good night, everyone. Subscribe, like. That's it.
Like, when's your next fight?
Doesn't matter to me. They just if they want to give me right now a fight, I will take it.
That's the right attitude to have, buddy. I like it. I like it. Yeah, in summer it's always light. Like it's out of season. Yeah. Awesome. All right, I'm taking off, buddy.
All right. I'll just say hi, everyone.
I like it.
Out there and run.
I like it. That's good. That's good.
The weather for it right now. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
advantage.
I like it. Nice.
Good night.
All right, I'm taking off. What do you got? Where's your mom at?
She's at home. She's just been
Awesome.
going to her hospital appointment, her doctor appointments and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. What's your mom's name?
Carol.
Carol. Carol, what's up?
Stay focused on your goals. Don't let anyone make you go off that path.
Yes, sir. That was a good one. That was a good one. Nice. I like it. Nice work, buddy. Oh, I'm set. So I gotta take off. Let's do a sign off. What do you got? Something inspirational. How you feeling good?
Tired. Wait, I feel like shit right now.
Oh, Mike, don't swear. That's the thing. It's the same with me. If I take a week off, it's like riding a bike. So it sucks at first, but you'll recover quicker.
Hopefully, I get back to my
Oh, you will. Yep. It's the same for everybody, but the more in shape you are, the quicker you recover. But there's always a recovery. Like you can't skip without paying some sort of punishment. It never goes away. It just gets better. You get used to it too, you know.
I like to be just a hair inside when I'm doing it.
Punch some.
Versus here, I feel like I'm reaching more, so it's gonna be harder to hit.
It almost felt a little dangerous.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit harder to hit it. You almost gotta really swoop in. So I like to try to do it a little bit tighter. And I'm just watching for this the whole time as I'm about setting it up. It comes up so I can make sure I get underneath it.
All right, we're gonna do a sign off. So say something inspirational to the camera.
Love yourself.
Ooh, it's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Love everyone.
You feeling good, buddy? You feeling good? Nice. Well, you said this was your second day.
Yeah, it's my second day boxing. Yeah,
You liking it?
I'm liking it a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking good. Looking good. I like it. All right, I'm taking off. Sign off, fool.
The other day at the store, and I was like, damn, I missed you.
Eat lots of food tonight.
You what?
Lots of food tonight.
That's not a sign off. Actually, I don't think anybody's ever said that before. Bring up. 3 points for unique. Unique. I'll take it. That works. Have a good night. Sign off, buddy. I'm taking off. I gotta pick up my daughter.
It's awesome.
No. Are you running away? You don't know? You don't want to do it? That's fine. That's cool. Too cool for school. Yeah, it's just because I'm a gentleman and a scholar, some might say. Yeah.
Hey, whether it's self-appointed or not, a scholar is a scholar, right?
I'll take it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ChatGPT told me that.
Awesome. It told me how to spell it. We already did one.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Bailey. What do you got? You want to stretch first? Loosen up. You already did one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say. Have a good night, buddy.
Try your best.
I think you said that last time.
No, I said give it your all last time.
That's true. That's true. So I've caught on. I've correlated Bailey to stoicism, like deep insights. It makes you think. Scratch your head. Awesome. That was good. I like it. You already got one. You already got one. Let's give it over you. You already got one. You already got one. Oh, I'm gonna go get this guy. Have a good night. You want to do it? Ah, you'll be awesome. You'll be awesome. Yeah, no worries. It's a thing. Have a good night. The kids don't realize it, but I was in Toastmasters for like 5 or 6 years. So this is a real thing. They have no idea I'm doing it. Well, you know, me talking about it makes no difference. But I'm training them how to public speak. Like, it's not coincidence. It's not an accident how I do this. It's on purpose. Why? Because I think public speaking is more beneficial than the boxing. Right? Like learning how to face your fears. I consider that more. I consider boxing, the punching, the dumbest part of boxing. It's everything else. It's your mind game. It's being confident. It's being comfortable with yourself. That's where the value's at. I'm gonna go hit up this guy. Something inspirational, buddy.
What's up?
Something inspirational.
Hey, listen. When you're not feeling like being in the gym, just understand it's necessary.
Yes, sir.
You owe it to yourself
Ooh.
to take care of your health.
I like it.
It's always necessary.
Always necessary. That was awesome, buddy. That was good. That was a good one. I just ambushed people. He had no idea I was walking over here. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was good. Yes, sir. I've learned to just rope everybody in. If you're in the gym, you're a target. Alrighty, I think this is it. I'm going to take my glove off and we're going to sign off. Oh, we already signed off. We're going to end it. Alright, fools. End of the night. Subscribe, fools. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.